on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. We'll take a look at the Pacers. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
I think for the Pacers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Doncic out there with MP. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here's Siakam. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, the beauty of Pascal Siakam's game, he's still growing, and the guy is so unselfish.
The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP outside. James finds Doncic. Now LeBron fires for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. LA's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Cole. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Outside Mathurin. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Siakam passes to Nembhard. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. Cole's got 8.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Hits the three-point bomb.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And here's Halliburton after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Bounce pass, Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen for Siakam. The three-pointer, no good. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-2 run here. MP way outside. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. You take a look at the Warriors. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, They've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Robinson's checked in for Hayes. Count that one.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Comes up empty down low. MP with it, picked up by Turner. The three from MP. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Outside Mathurin. Vanderbilt against Siakam. Down low. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by MP. Cole's got 3 assists now in this one. Pacers trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Some changes for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Caleb Martin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in for Halliburton. And then for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin comes in for James. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Now Nesmith following the three-point attempt by MP. Siakam misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The three from MP. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Martin. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Hey, right there.
MP kicks to Goodwin. MP against Mathurin. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Toppin. Outside Martin. Nailed from three-point land. Lakers leading by 13. And here's MP for 3. The shot off that time. And here is Nesmith. Pass to Mathurin. There's the triple. That one misses. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Hayes, MP out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Magic was terrific. He scored 46 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the three by the Lakers. Pass to Halliburton. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Halliburton's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Shepherd. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. James, good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing. Here's Los Angeles now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Unloads from 13, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here is Halliburton. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 out of 3-pointers. And good that time. LeBron's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Nesmith. Turner with the screen. Nesmith with the bounce pass. And Turner throws it down.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Vanderbilt the pass to Cole. And here's LeBron outside. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Indiana making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Halliburton. And then for the Lakers, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Goodwin subbed in for James.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Robinson finds Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Vanderbilt the pass to MP. Doncic with it. Nembhard covering. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by MP. He's got 8.
That last 3 got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. The 3. And it's Mathurin missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Pass to Nesmith. 3-pointer. And it's Mathurin missing.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The three from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Indiana's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Mathurin, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cole's shot is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now, here's Siakam. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Good on the baseline, Jay.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
Never easy to replace a guy like John Collins. He scores, rebounds, runs the floor, and he could be a go-to guy for you offensively.
Yeah, the loss of his energy and production is real.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
Yeah, they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Here's Doncic. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Now, here's Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Doncic. Halliburton, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Fires from 18. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Cole. Doncic has got the first basket of the second half here for the Lakers. Siakam outside. Halliburton finds Siakam. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
The 3 from MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Back to Cole. Kicks it out to James. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to MP. James has got 17 now.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. LeBron against Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And here's Halliburton. Following the three-pointer by MP. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Indiana again missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yes, that goes in. 19 points for LeBron.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Now, here is Halliburton. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Siakam for 3, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Connects again.
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40-point mark has been reached.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredibly historic year from him.
And to have this many 40-point games, MP has shown he's one of the best to ever do it by passing Wilt's record here tonight.
And the Pacers call time here. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And then for the Lakers, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. Here's Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. Nembhard. No good again that time.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
MP outside. Lets it go from the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And here is Siakam. Following the three-pointer by MP. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Fires from deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Beyond the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. Cole's got 50 points.
All night. He just won't let up.
Outside Turner. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Indiana making some changes. Toppin comes in for Turner. And Caleb Martin subbed in for Halliburton. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. MP looking around. Launches a three. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Siakam. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only one for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Indiana's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. For 3, cracks in the tray. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Cole's shot is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. MP out there with Vincent. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Goodwin in its small forward. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Walker. Outside for Martin. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
MP outside. The tray. No good. Shot missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Walker with it. Now defended by MP. And finished off by Martin.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 59 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And it's Halliburton missing. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And here's MP for 3. Good, he hits again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
And there's the drive, and that one is hammered home.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Cole's shot is good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Len with the block.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Martin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Walker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Len. A nice shot by MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. And again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And here's MP for three. Connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance. Siakam inside the three-point line. Offline from the top of the key. And Los Angeles guys shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely sad.
Good, another from three.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back.
And again for three.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.